So 21 Savage said F the street. I'm not gonna say what he said because YouTube. And yeah, so I'm not gonna cuss in the first 2 minutes. So he said F the streets. I seen that and I was like, oh man, that's dope. I'm looking on my timeline and the reception that I seen had me floored. I couldn't believe some of the things I was seeing. It was people that was saying, hey, we're not finna F the street because, this, that, and the third, or whatever they said. So 21 Savage said F the streets. Nobody was feeling it. A lot of rappers spoke out. some of even my favorites like Boosie spoke out and against it. I'm about to get into this, right? And when I seen that again, I was completely floored. And I realized something. I've been giving niggas way too credit. We are way more dumber and ignorant than I thought we was. Oh man. Anybody that I have debated that black people are not that our culture is not, let me explain, right? 21 Savage said fuck the street. That's it. He said fuck the street. And you got people that's against that. Tell me this. What is the street? What is the street? The street is poverty. Just to sum it all up, I'm going to put it like this. The street is criminal culture. Straight like that. The street is criminal culture. So when you say fuck the street, I totally agree with it. But it's some people that say, no, you can't fuck the street. Don't do that. Okay. And I wonder why. Because can somebody name one good thing about the street? Anybody? Like, I'll leave the floor open, comments open for anybody to say one good thing about the street, please. I would love to hear it. Can somebody say one good thing about the street? Just one. So when you say fuck the street, I understand that. I understand when you say fuck the street. Like, just in case some people really don't know what the street is, right? Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that we living in a world of people that came up a certain way. They really ain't never like been in the street really. However, they listen to rap songs and they kind of got an idea of what it's like, and they like the persona, like it's cool, it's hot, it's new, it's fresh. That's what it does. The street consists of drug dealers, poverty, prostitution, robberies, beanies, car theft, murders. The streets consist of a bunch of stuff. So, what part of that is good? No. Matter of fact, they even came up with another saying. They say, save the streets. They say, save the streets. So tell me this. What part of the streets you want to save? We got drugs, drug dealing, poverty, prostitution, robbery, break-ins, car theft, murder. What part of the streets you want to save? What part of that you want to save? I mean, I don't know. Like, make robberies great again? No. We're gonna make murder great again. We're gonna make poverty great again, and we're gonna save this shit. This is save the streets. Save the streets. A lot of people say no. It ain't no save the streets. Then you need to stop rapping about it. Which I disagree, because those rap songs is really like, rap. I don't think rap has ever been like that. Rap has always come from poverty. Like I just said, you can say the streets, but I'm gonna say more like, poor people perspective. What it's not meant for is for people to do shit just to make a song about it. And that's what's going on now. Like, hell, the average drill rapper say, hey, I want to make a song about shooting a nigga at a Starbucks, and they'll go and shoot a nigga at a Starbucks. So that's part of the street. You want to save that? Oh, no. I get it. Okay, so it's not fuck the street. You know what I'm saying? We want to save the streets. Let's save the rappers in the street. What about the babies? Do they like the street? You think they want to save the street? What about the homeless people? You think they like the street? You think they want to save the street? What about the drug addicts? You think they like the street? You think they want to stay in the street? What about those people? Only the rappers. Save the street for rap. That's what we need to do. Save the street for rap. So we need to make sure people stay in poverty. Make sure all of this shit for the sake of rap, the sake of hip hop, the sake of our own entertainment. Now, let's listen to this. This one.
Oh, you police ass nigga, don't be talking about fuck the streets now, cause everybody snitching. Bitch, I went and did 10 years behind this shit. Bitch, I love the streets. I ain't no motherfucker fuck the streets, just fuck the snitches. Fuck wrong with y'all.
He said he loved the street. Tell me this, you think he'll tell his son that? You think he said he did 10 years, but said, okay, you think God forbid, I don't know this guy. Let's say for instance, for hypothetically, somebody's child robbed somebody, did 5 years in prison, got out. Do you think he's gonna be like, yo son, you did good, now you really in the street, I love this street shit, man, keep it up? Or let's say somebody blow his son brains out, he gonna be like, yeah nigga, I love this street shit? I don't know. I be thinking people like to say shit because it sound good. And you know what? I hate to do this. I really hate to do this because anybody know me, y'all know I am a big Boosie fan. I am a big Boosie fan. But you know, just calling it out how it is. And I'm gonna get to the other parts later, but I'm gonna do this.
Hey, all these people saying the streets and all this, I'm not with it because I am, you know, I'm a big part of the streets, you know, that's what my love at, that's what my genuine love at. They love me so much, you know, and I'm always speak up for the streets, bro. We talking about how it traumatized it. Yeah, it f***ed us up, but it made us success stories. Everybody who was traumatized by the streets, it made you a success story to lead them streets. Streets made everything, hip-hop.
Okay, stop right there. He said, everybody that traumatized from the streets, it made you a success story to lead the streets. What about the people that died and the people that's in jail? Well, is they a success story? Or is it more success stories that come out of the street than casualties? I don't know. That's something to think about.
NFL, NBA, all these are people who come from most 60% are from the NBA are from the streets. All athletes are from the streets. They had to pay.
All athletes are from the streets. What about Luka? The thing is, and don't get me wrong, we do have a lot of athletes that come up from out the projects or whatnot, but I wouldn't accredit that to the street because I would accredit them staying away from the street is the reason why they was able to make it as athletes. I wouldn't accredit the street as making them. No.
All to leave the streets. So the streets got success stories. This shit ain't all trauma. Trauma turned into success. Let's keep it real, bro. Like, man, I ain't gonna nah, man. We ain't finna be on no the street shit, especially if you done made it off the streets. Come on, man. Like, take the streets out of all our music. Take street shit out, all our music. Who are we now? Who are you?
Okay, so I get it now. I get it. We got to have the streets because we got to have a success story to celebrate from the ones who make it out and fuck the ones who don't, right? You know what? It's easy to say the streets when you don't live there. You ever think about that? Is anybody that's actually in the street saying nigga say the street? If somebody in there, go ask the homeless man at the street, ask him, hey, do you want to say the streets? Or is it the drug dealers that we want to save? Right? Because it seemed like we only want to like celebrate certain parts of the street, like the celebrating of the drug dealers, the money, the people coming out or whatever. We like to disregard the crack babies and the homeless people and the girls that get assaulted, out here in the street. We want to forget about the poverty and the stray bullets that kill the babies, and we want to forget about all that. We want to focus on the success stories that come out the street. So we can't say F the street. We got to say the streets. We got to keep the streets going so we can have more success stories, no matter how many casualties we have. I get it now. I mean, why? Y'all make it so complicated. That the case then? We not gonna say fuck prison. No, we're not gonna say fuck prison. I've heard success stories coming out of people that went to prison, came out and did good for themselves. So we can't say fuck prison. What else we can't say? We can't say we want to save this so that we can have success stories to come out of it. Hell, shit. Then hell, I tell you what, we can't say fuck cancer.
Hey, fuck cancer. Shout out to Boosie.
Shout out to Boosie. Like, we can't say that because I've heard successful cancer stories. So we can't say fuck cancer. We got to keep cancer going. Save the streets. What are we saving? What are we saving? By that same logic, we have success stories. The streets made people and made shit. That's why we should keep it, despite the fact that thousands of kids are getting killed and going to jail for it. It don't matter. We got to say that shit. Say the streets. It's easier to say the streets when you don't live there. I tell you what, for every rapper that want to say the streets, why don't y'all move there? Buy a property on the street. Buy a couple property or some on the street. Take some families out of the street. Like, how you gonna be like, no, say the street, because the street made me to be able to get out of the street. I get it. The street made it so that you could get out of the street, but you can't say, you know what I'm saying, save the shit that had you. Why you had to have the street anyway? Why was the street an obstacle? Why are you saying save an obstacle that's stopping thousands just because you made it? Niggas don't care, man. I got you, man. I got it. Say the street, fuck the people. Say the street, fuck the people. Just say that. Just say that. I couldn't believe my eyes when I seen that shit, man. I can rant for hours about this, man. Being my age and grown now, I actually thought that we as a people was mature enough, we seen enough, we got enough money to understand what some of these things are. We'll get smarter, we'll educate ourselves. Again, educate ourselves and we would do better. But no, not niggas. Niggas, we are the culture that we would glorify street culture, young and old. It don't matter. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, still talking about not snitching. And these the old people. The one that supposed to tell us. So what we telling the kids? Nah, don't fuck the street, kids. Go out there and get the street. And a lot of these rappers are not from the street. They do not understand. They have never slept in a cold house with no electricity a day in their life. They probably ain't had the best parents. They didn't have Jordans for Christmas. At least they ate. And they will use that as a excuse to go out and jump into the street. That's it. A lot of that happens. But nah, fuck the street, man. Nah, we can't fuck the street. We got to say the street. We got to keep this shit going so we can keep getting these stories. Say the street. More crack babies, more crime, more break-ins, more killings, more murders, more lifers, more assaults, more robberies. We need more drugs. We need more people smoking drugs. We need more drug addicts. We need more families destroyed so that we can have a success story. I tell you what, right? What if one person got off crack and just made some of herself, right? And let's take like a Boosie that made it out the street and made generational wealth, right? Do you want to know why I would say that that one crackhead getting off crack and being a mailman would produce a better outcome than Boosie making it out the street and making generational wealth. You want to know why I would say that one crackhead getting off crack will make more of a positive impact in the right direction, even though Boosie make generational wealth and he's out of the street. You want to know why I say that? Because that one man that got off of crack, become a mailman, he tributed something counter to what stopped him from getting there in the first place, which is the street. You know what I'm saying? So he's the opposite of the street, more of a positive figure. Boosie get generational wealth and pour it back into the street. And now it's bigger and better than what it was before you left, making the street stronger, making the street more lives, more kids, more jail time, more prostitution, more robbery, more drugs. Like, that's why I say that, even that one crackhead getting off crack, because he don't make the street no stronger. He's out of it. He left. It ain't like he got generational wealth, like somebody got into the street, sold 1 million bricks. They got $100 million. So now they're giving their family money so they can buy bricks and make $100 million, and giving it to their family so they can buy bricks and make $100 million, all at the expense of somebody else. And not saying I'm against drug dealers, so because I'm not. This is so Charleston White, and I'm not Charleston White. I'm not against nobody trying to do what they have to do to get what they have to get, but I would never say that we need to preserve that culture, that we need to keep this around so that people can get what they want to get if it's in the suffering of somebody else. That's not saving the street, man. Y'all killing the street. Like I said, it's easier to say save the streets when you don't live there. And it's easy to say fuck the street when you made it out. Paper.